and stuff. I was vacuuming. I've been busy today. um, but like those girls, and then there's a few others that I have in my circle. Not all of them are in the industry, of course, because I do have some regular friends that I need to have, like we need to have regular friends to keep us feeling normal.
Okay, so let's speak on that.
Hold on, how I protect my energy is keeping it small and keeping it only to those people. But then also when somebody tries to come in, I keep them at arm's length and say, yo, hold up. We're not doing that, bro. You want to be in this circle, you got to earn it. You got to earn it. So I keep people at arm's length and keep a distance from those who I need to learn about and see how they act. So I watch how they move. I watch how they speak, how they handle themselves. And then I just make that decision if I want them to be around me for a more, permanent time or whatever. So go ahead, what you were going to ask me.
Okay, so we talked about relationships. This is one thing I haven't talked about, well, at least not for a podcast, is your friends. So maintaining those regular friends versus industry friends. Because for me, when I got in this industry, I let go of like all my family and all my anybody pretty much anybody who knew my government name.
Yeah.
At the time, because they were just so negative for me. So it's time to start over. So right now, I wouldn't be opposed to having regular friends, but I do see it being a big of a challenge.
So I've been very open and vocal about what I do. Okay. So any of my friends that I had that were around me in the very beginning, I don't have very many of them left now because I do what I do, and they just decided to exclude me from their life because I changed professions and decided to go into this.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's on them, that I do have a couple of amazing people in my life still that have known me for 10, 12 years. They've known me for so long, so they don't hold this against me. And actually they love me for it. They're like, yeah, girl, okay, go do your thing. Like, keep working, stay happy. We see that you're happy. We haven't seen you happy like this in forever. So that's why I appreciate those friends. For me, it's just finding the people who are accepting of what I do. And if they can accept that and stick around, then they continue to be my friend. If they don't, then I let them go. Even my family knows. My entire immediate family, my grandfather and one of my three of my aunts know.
What do they think?
All of my mom's sisters know. So you asked me, what do they think? I think that they see that I'm not the same person I was years ago. They see that I've changed. I've become more confident in myself. I get to travel more. I do a lot more things. For the family, as far as like helping out financially when I can. And they don't fault me for it because they love me because I'm their niece. They don't care as long as I'm staying safe. That's exactly the last thing. Okay, this is gonna get a little heart touching. I might cry a minute, but the last thing that my natural biological father said to me when I saw him in June of 2019, he says, I don't care what you do as long as you stay safe. And that definitely is one of the biggest things that resonates with me about anything. I stay safe. I keep myself out of situations because I don't want to end up one of those girls that is on the news that got killed. That's a fear of mine. Yeah. So I keep my circles as far as my unwork, just regular friend circles away from, for the most part, away from my porn friends, just because I have to keep them separate to be able to maintain that, relationships. But a lot of my friends know, and they say, you don't have to tell everybody what you do. I was like, I know, it's just a habit. So I've been trying to learn how not to talk about my work when I'm with my friends hanging out, unless they bring it up, So yeah.
See, that's the hard part. And I always say, right now where I'm at, because I'm so much about my work. It's really my number one priority. And I really hate to say that because the two people in my household should be my number one priority, but it's just been work. So I just do Dewey Dollars and Paislee Hayes and trying to do that. So if I have a friend right now, it can't be someone outside of it, because the types of things that when I want to vent and stress, they don't understand.
I don't
And
understand.
the things that they're going to complain about, oh, well, the husband's this, and oh, working at this desk all day, or sitting here, or this, like, I don't want to hear that kinds of stuff anymore, because I'm not there in life anymore. And
Yeah.
it's annoying because
Yeah, no, and I completely understand what you're saying. I think as you get in this industry and you really start really doing it, you're going to appreciate your friends who are not in the porn industry, because work, yeah, while you should be all about it, sometimes you need a break from it, and you need to not think about work and actually have a normal life. So I encourage you to take time for your normal life with your family and go do something that's not sex work related. I encourage it. I absolutely think that you need to go and do something with those two people in your home, because those are the people who see you every day. And those are the ones that you should be like putting more of that energy into, you know?
Yeah, no. For definitely,
Yeah.
for sure. And that's one thing I wanted to change going into 20, well, we're in 2022, but something I just saw myself last year and then like this year. I'm not, don't get me wrong, I do make
Yeah.
sure I do spend some time with them.
Yeah.
But it's outside of them, I would say I don't have any personal, like, the
You should
real
try to
me.
find one or two people, and it's going to take time to have a friend that you can say, look, this is what I do, and I just need a friend that's going to be completely unjudgmental of me and accept me for as the person as I am. Again, I've had a lot of those people in my life for years, and
Yeah.
so I know it might not be the same for you. So finding those friends could be hard, and I get that why you just don't really care to do it. But guess what? We're friends. You can come vent to me. I understand.
That's why I'm so glad Princess introduced us. I'm so glad, like, that night just, well, you know, that night just brought me like a lot of good things, because I've been working with Danica. I got to meet you.
Oh, I've been seeing. I love it.
Yes, yeah, you know, I'm doing my little thing. But I would say the porn industry is not for me. I like just the content,
Yeah.
camming kind of thing. That's more my lane. The problem is that my friends are porn stars, and the people that are cam girls are bitches. So
Guess what? A lot of us porn stars were cam girls first. Think about that.
it's definitely okay. Camming is one of those things. Okay, so you have this. I like to talk about the whole sex work umbrella. So
Yeah.
you got your well, I call it a little umbrella, because you got like your strippers, you have your escorts, you have your call girls, you have sugar babies, you have the cam girls, you have phone sex operators, you have porn stars.
Yeah.
And if I missed one, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You pretty much got the concept. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like out of all of that, every single one, I think if you want to go into escort and you want to go into stripping, you want to go into this, I feel like start as a cam girl, because
Yeah.
you'll get even if you want to be a sugar baby, like be a cam girl for a year or so, because you'll really get the knowledge and experience and understand. Because if you just say you have an escort friend and you just want to dive first into that, it's like you might get yourself caught up with the wrong thing. But camming allows you the time to learn when pimps are reaching out to you.
Yep.
When it's guys that's just trying to play you. Because if I feel like if you go into that, then it's like, you know, they might play you for some money or play you out some money or something. So you just gotta like be mindful. But okay, or stripping or being a porn star. Like starting off as cam first, like really allows you the opportunity to just learn and learn yourself, learn your body, learn your camera, being on camera, just learn everything. So that's one thing I really appreciate about camming.
I absolutely agree with you 100%. Like I haven't cammed in over a year though. And like, I've just been so focused though on my escorting and my regular video work, because that's where I make my money. And sometimes customs, I have a couple customs I actually need to film. So I'm going to try to get them done today.
Ooh, customs can be so frustrating.
It's because I've had them for so long, and just, it's like, I've been busy, and the times that I was going to do them, something came up and I couldn't. And And then of course, I have my mental days where I just like, I don't want to do this. I just need to take time for me. So I do. Excuse me. So, it definitely is a good idea. I agree, to start off in camming. And that's why Marie's here, and she's been camming a lot more lately. So I think that's really helping her to learn this industry some too. So I do encourage that. And I'm hoping that it all works out and I can get started back to camming again, because it's been a while. Been a long while.